All right. Well, 10-3 right now is the score for this game. It has just been a whole lot of nothingness from both of these offenses, really, especially on the Colts side of things. Anthony Richardson, 4 of 13 to start this half, and a fumble lost as well. Again, a couple drops from the Colts, but it has certainly not been a great start for Anthony Richardson in this half. Nothing really happening right now for the Colts. Josh Downs hasn't been a factor. Michael Pittman was the only one that really has been a factor. It's just not been a good usage of the weapons so far. Nothing has been getting going. So the offense just altogether just needs to freaking get going, man. Something needs to get going. From the defensive side of things, Tyler Huntley, 7 of 11 for 87 yards, 1 touchdown, has only been sacked once. Devon Achane, 11 carries for 59 yards. Raheem Mostert, 8 carries for 31 yards. Huntley, 5 carries for 20. So it's been mainly 24 carries for 110 yards. It's just not been great for Indy. Yeah, Fellwinter, I agree. I think that it's been a little bit of an issue with a lot of different things as to why uh, the Colts are struggling right now. But I mean, the crazy part is like for the Colts, the only person that has done anything offensively for Miami in the passing game has been Jonnu Smith. I mean, that's it. Four catches for 56 yards and a touchdown. Outside of that, really nobody has done anything. Tyreek Hill doesn't even have a reception. Jalen Waddle doesn't even have a reception. I mean, this is absolutely insane. And this offense needs to get it together. Anthony Richardson needs to be better, and the offense needs to be better in general because, I mean, outside of a play or two, this Colts defense is getting something good, but this is just bad. But mainly the Colts offense, man, has just got to get something going. I mean, it's just been stalled by turnovers, bad throws, and lack of execution. I don't know what's going on, but just it has not been a good first half for Indy. They're not blocking very well. We're not running the ball consistently. And on top of a few missed throws and a few drop passes, it's just not been looking good for the Indianapolis Colts right now. Just nothing going well offensively. They had two drives where they moved the ball. It's just been the other 3 or 4 drives that's just been the problem. But literally the Dolphins are able to move offensively without the two biggest threats they have offensively, which is Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Neither one of them has a target in this game. Like I said, Miami's going to get the ball to start this second half. Hopefully, this Colts defense is locked in. All right. Well, thank you again, everybody that is tuning in. Um, 889 people watching right now, guys. Thank you so much. We have over 360 people watching on YouTube right now. Only 189 likes. Let's get that up to 300, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Rossi. Appreciate you, man. Colts game about to start back up. The Colts offense got to put something together, man. Matt Gay's kick is away, and that will not be returned. And the offense for Miami will come back out now. First time as a Dolphin that Tyreek Hill had 0 targets and a half. Again, just goes to show you the lack of a factor he was, and I'm not even sure if it was really by design. I think it was just how it went. Another run here for Achane, who gets a first down, brought down by Grant Stewart, but gets to the 42. It's a gain of 12. But that's what upsets me is that the, Miami has 7 people in the box and you have 6. How are you expected to stop the run if you don't commit to the run? Achane with another run, and that's about 3. Gets to the 45. Like, Miami has shown they're blowing you off blocks. And if you have less people or the same amount of people in the box as they do with blockers, how are you expected to actually stop them? Gonna be another run here. Achane gets to the 49 before being brought down. That's a gain of 4. 3rd and 3 coming up. Achane been the workhorse back in this game. Thank you to everybody tuning in. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Achane motions out right. We have pass. Huntley going deep, looking for Tyreek. He throws it over his head, but Tyreek didn't know where it was. The first target of the game, and Tyreek had a step on whoever was guarding him, but Tyreek kind of just lost where the ball was. Huntley put a pretty dang good ball. Kenny Moore was on him, and I mean, if Hill knew where that was, that would have probably been a catch. But it looks like the Colts. No, the offense is staying out there. No, they're gonna get them. They're gonna try to get them to jump. Okay. Okay, so they were trying to get them to jump. Okay, so they were. It's like there's no way they're gonna go for it, right? All right, 4th down and 8. 13-15 left. Originally, the Colts looked like they were going to go after this. But Bailey's punt is away. And that will go out of bounds at around the 15-yard line. 14. So the Colts offense will get their first chance of the half. What is with these bots, man? Good start by the defense. Oh, man. Why is the bots out in such mad shit today? I mean, holy cow. When does D-Buck come back? Might come back next week. They said he will start practicing likely this next week, so we'll see. I need to make the. It is subscriber only. That's the thing. You can only that's the problem though. Is these bot accounts will subscribe, and then they'll just start spamming. Right? That's what it is. I can't block the subscriber button for bot accounts. The accounts can subscribe, and then they just spam it. Robot month continues. But thank you, mods, for everyone that's helping me. All right, here we go. First down and 10 at the 15. Richardson back, just dumps it to Downs. Downs gets maybe 2 before being tackled by Jalen Ramsey out of bounds. First half, not a good one for Anthony Richardson, but you got to try to block it out and just focus on what's in front of you right now. It's only a 1-score game. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends on the right. RPO. Richardson with time. Richardson overthrows Pittman, but probably a good idea because if not, Pittman might have gotten blown up. And he never got a chance to actually step into the throw either. 3rd down and 8. Miami's bringing a lot of exotic blitzes. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the left as well. Miami bringing 5. Richardson is just going to take it himself, but doesn't get what he needs. Brought down at the 20. 3 straight passes for Indy, and it doesn't go anywhere. But the struggles continue for the Colts offense. It's just another drive where there's 3 passes in a row. I just wonder why. I just don't understand why we always are running these 3 passing drives so frequently. Why is the offense so much more complex with Anthony Richardson than what it is with Joe Flacco? It can't all just be Richardson, right? No way. Oh, it was a turnover. I missed it. No, I had it. so far behind? The Colts defense gets a turnover. What happened? Mostert running the football. Oh, Alubi stripped it out. And Alubi picks it up. The Colts defense gets a stop. And Alubi picks it up and runs it all the way to inside the 40. And that's the first turnover of the game for Miami. Indy on Miami's side of the field now. Ball at the 28. They're blitzing off that right side. Richardson going to run it himself. Richardson, with some blockers in front of him, gets down to the 16, and that's a first down. I like those design runs that way because you give him one direction to go, and it's great blocking in front of him, and he got down early enough to avoid a big collision. Great job there by Anthony Richardson. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right, Doolin motions. Going to hand it to Doolin. Doolin has room on the outside, and he gets through it. It's down to the 4. Another first down, 12-yard gain. Colts inside the 5. Second down and goal at the 7. Going to be another run. And Tyler Goodson gets in for a touchdown. Tyler Goodson, first touchdown of the game for Indianapolis. Just like that, the Colts take advantage of the one mistake that the Dolphins have made so far, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up. Great run by Goodson. Great blocking by all the front of Indy right there. And Goodson just following his blockers, man. Anthony Richardson happy about it. Huntley, back to throw. Huntley sacked by Latu. Brought down to the 28. Latu with the second sack of the game. The young rookie. Huntley just starting to hold on to the ball too long, waiting for something to develop downfield. And Latu against the cutback block by the tight end, and it's just not a good idea. You just cannot put a tight end on Latu. Latu is just so good with his hands. 3rd and 11 now for Miami. Huntley with time now is going to run. Huntley under pressure just throws it out of bounds, and it's a 3 and out. It's going to be a run here for the fullback, and Grant Stewart gets a hold of Ingold, and the ball's out. The ball is out. Taven Bryan gets it. I think it's Colts ball. It is. It's Colts ball. It's a turnover. Ingold had it stripped at the end of the play, and Taven Bryan landed on it. Grant Stewart hit him, and I don't know who strips this at the end. It might have been Zaire. Zaire stripped it out at the end of the play, and it was definitely a fumble, and Taven Bryan falls on it. And the Colts catch a break. The Colts already took advantage of one turnover in this half. Can they take advantage of another? Still 10-10 ball game. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. Be another RPO. Goodson gets to the 20 before being brought down. So it'll be 3rd and 4 coming up. Excuse me. Third and 4. Come on, get this first down. Two receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right as well. Richardson back, and he was there early. How is that not called? He jumped it early. The safety jumped the route early, but nobody called it, and Downs couldn't bring it in. I mean, it was great coverage, but like, there's no flag. James saying Pittman was wide open. Man! Gosh dang it! Just get a flippin' first down! Just want to see a first down! Gosh! Why is this so freaking difficult? God! Miami gets the ball back at the 29. Be a run here, and he's going to lose two. Achane tackled by Grover Stewart in the backfield. Grover Stewart blew that one up. Beat the double team. Great job by Latu to set the edge. $50 left in the third quarter. One receiver on each side. Two receivers on the right side now. Gonna be play action. Boyle looking. Boyle nowhere to go with it. Just is going to throw it out of bounds. Third down and 12. Why does Boyle look like Will Levis, though? Like Will Levis is older. He looks like a smaller, older Will Levis, honestly. Boyle looking just great coverage down the field. I mean, everybody's covered. So great job by the defense back in the secondary. Third and 12. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the right as well. Boyle just going to dump it, and it's incomplete. Achane couldn't corral it, and that's a 3 and out once again. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The defense has done its job today. I mean, and that's they've had their issues, but they've done their job today. They've kept it to within 10 so far. Maybe now the Colts might actually get a chance here with maybe some good field possession. Maybe. Downs catches it at the 14. Downs with some room, makes one guy miss, made another guy miss, brought down to the 26. Maybe now the Colts with better field position. Thank you guys again for 224 likes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Almost 1,200 people watching across X and YouTube alike. One receiver to the right and left. Two tight ends set on the right. Richardson, play action. Richardson looking, and it's caught by Adonai Mitchell, and he made one guy miss, but goes out of bounds. That's a gain of, look to be at least 18. And I think that's going to take it to the end of the third quarter. Richardson under center. It's going to be a toss here, and it's going to be fake. Anthony Richardson just going to dump it to Trey Sermon. Sermon has a lot of room in front of him and gets to the 45, and that's a first down. Great job there. Some trickery. The double fake sweep, and then they tried to just give it back to Richardson to hit Ashton Doolin on a deep route, but the safety had it covered. They might have been able to hit Granson going down the field, maybe, but Richardson made the right call there and just doing the dump down pass to Sermon. But the Colts are in Miami territory here. Richardson under center once again. He's going to hand it to Sermon this time. Sermon gets to the 41 before being brought down. Honestly surprised that we're not seeing a little bit of a hurry up because that's typically what the Colts do good with. 13:45 left in the fourth quarter. Gain of 3 on the last play down at the 41. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the right as well. Goodson in the shotgun with Richardson. It's going to be a handoff to Goodson, and he's got nowhere to go, and he's going to get lost only 1 yard. I'm surprised at how he was able to get back to that. Got to imagine this might be 4 down territory potentially. You are right around the 40. Man, that would have been great if Anthony Richardson would have faked that. Man, if he would have faked that, Downs had all that room in front of him, man. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Richardson finds Pierce across the middle, and Pierce gets tackled at the 32. First catch of the day for Alec Pierce, and that is a first down. And Sermon breaks the one tackle. Sermon finding blocker still, gets the first down. Some hard running by Trey Sermon. What would have been a loss of at least one breaks the initial tackle, and Sermon found a way. Trey Sermon saying, just keep giving me the ball. It's going to be another handoff. Sermon one-on-one on the outside. Gets a first down. Oh, keep your legs moving. The Colts are going to send the field goal unit out. Yeah, originally I think they were trying to get him for Mike McDaniel ran all the way from the 50 all the way down to where the official was to get that. Field goal attempt here for Matt Gay from the 4, so this will be a 22-yarder. And that one is up, so the Colts take their first lead of the game, 13-10 lead over the Dolphins. I don't know. It's one of those. I'm confused, because it's just like for down in the red zone, like why can't we ever? Why does it always look like it's so difficult? Why does it look like it's so difficult for Indy to get a touchdown inside the red zone? Right? Like, are we incapable of throwing a back shoulder throw to Alec Pierce or Michael Pittman or something? Brought down by Aluvi at the 21, Barrios. But, like, that's my issue. Like, we never throw the ball inside the 5, and it's just like, can we not do a 50-50 ball with Alec Pierce or Michael Pittman? Guys who have size advantage on any corner that you face them with? Like, is that too difficult? Is that too difficult to do? I don't understand. We try to run these weird, we run it 2 times and get maybe 5 yards at most. And then you throw it on third down, and it just doesn't turn into anything. I don't understand. I mean, you got a 6'3" wide receiver in Alec Pierce with a 40-inch vertical. You have Michael Pittman at 6'4", who's a jump ball magnet. And then you have two tight ends that are 6'6" or taller. It's just, it mind boggles me just how I just don't, I don't know. I don't know. It just, I don't know why it's so, I don't know. Just seems like there's got to be better ways to. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Ball at the 23. Come on, Indy. Get it. Latu! No. Oh my gosh. Jonnu Smith with a huge 17-yard gain down to the 40. A simple tight end screen that, again, Latu couldn't make the tackle. Nobody else could make a tackle, and it's a huge play. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Another run here for Mostert. Mostert with a big one. Brought down at the 45 of Indy, and just like that, Miami going down the field. Just open lane. Doesn't get touched till at least 8 yards down the field. And there should have been a false start, but there wasn't called. And caught by Jalen Waddle, the first catch of the day. Waddle just in the middle of the field. Zaire Franklin making the tackle down to the 36. Third down and 1. It's going to be a run here. You know it's going. You know it's coming. And he doesn't get it. The Colts scuff him. Now, what does Mike McDaniel do here? You got to imagine you go for it. I mean, it is a 54-yarder from here. Engel couldn't. Oh, no, it was Taven Bryan that made the tackle. Wow. And they are going to go for the field goal attempt here. This is a 54-yarder from here. It's a long one. Oh, and that one just barely gets off, and it squeaked. Oh, it bounced off of it. It's no good. It's no good. It bounced off the left upright. It bounced off, and the Colts are going to get the ball. Still retaining the lead. Sanders, it looked like it was good for a while, but it doinked off the left upright. Wow. That looked like it was going to go in, it squeak in, but it doinked off of it. Wow. What a break there for the Colts defense. Colts can't get conservative here, though. You got to get down the field, and you got to score here again. Richardson fires. caught by Michael Pittman, and it's a first down. He's pushed out, I think, at the 35. That ball got tipped a little bit by the Dolphins corner, Jordan Poyer. He got a hand on it, but it was just out of his reach, and it still landed in the hands of Michael Pittman. Whew! Close one, but that is another first down and a huge first down for Indy. Ball to 36. Gotta hurry up and hike this. And they're gonna do a quick pass here to Alec Pierce, who's just gonna go forward to the 32. It's a gain of 4. Great decision there. Yeah, great decision because, again, you had one guy, the safety, off the ball and one corner on the ball. So Pittman makes that block, and then it's just one-on-one. Here we go. Colts taking their time. Ball at the 32 right now. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Tight end on both sides. It's going to be, Richardson's going to take it himself. He's going to slide at the 30. Very smart decision. Very smart decision. Richardson not taking that unnecessary hit, but getting a yard and a half. Positive yardage. Don't hurt yourself. Wise decision. Second timeout call by Miami, who wants to. Second half, definitely a little bit more forgiving for Anthony Richardson. Still hasn't been great, but the second half definitely quite a bit more accurate. Looked a little bit more in control. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Tight end on the right. Ball's at the 30. Goodson motions out right. Goodson will now motion. Richardson going to take it himself. Richardson, plenty of room, down at the 22 and a first down. Anthony Richardson with a first down. That's what you get. That's what you get with Anthony Richardson, man. Figures it out. But now you're in a situation where you're Indy. You have to run the football here. Have to. You have to. You got to keep it within you to either force Miami to use their last time out or to run off another 40 seconds and be able to kick your field goal. Very within range. You're at the 24. Say you don't even get anything. It is a 42-yard kick from here. Downs will be in motion. Yep, you're going to run this with Sermon. Sermon gets to the 20 on the right hash mark, and Miami is going to call their final timeout. So you put this at a 38-yarder for Matt Gay, very within range. Please make this. And that one is through the uprights. Colts take a 6-point lead. Colts offense does their job. 1:51 left. The Colts got to keep them out of the end zone. Miami, no timeouts. Defense, which has only allowed 1 touchdown in this game, and that was way back in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Boyle just going to dump it to Jonnu Smith, who gets to the 48. That's a gain of 10. Boyle back. Boyle under pressure. He avoids the sack, and he's going to get the first down. He's hit hard by Stewart. Gets to the 41. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Boyle just going to dump it to his receiver. That's Achane, but Jones brings him down to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get out of bounds. The clock keeps running. 4th down and 2. Boyle just dumped it to Achane, but Jalen Jones with the hit. Great work there by Jalen Jones. 11 seconds left. 4th down and 2. Miami, no timeouts. Ball's at the 33. Colts again staying back. Boyle, and it's incomplete. It's thrown out of bounds, and the Colts are going to win. The Colts win. 7 seconds left, and the Colts win the football game. Anthony Richardson's return, and he gets the W. And the Colts win with a final score of 16-10. Victory formation. And just like that, Indianapolis wins it. And the Texans lost too. The Texans lost. The Texans lost to the Green Bay Packers. The Indianapolis Colts win. And it's a close one. And the Indianapolis Colts finish it out, man. Love to see it, dude. And Anthony Richardson finished the game. Doesn't matter. You win the game despite the team looking bad at times offensively. You win the game. I mean, that's all you can ask for. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Greatly appreciate you guys. And as always,